Hi everybody, we've talked a lot about the Kentucky Derby on the last couple videos, but we haven't touched the Kentucky Oaks at all. And obviously we don't have the undercards yet, so we can't do that. But let's talk about the Kentucky Oaks a little bit today. You know, Untappable is going to be a huge favorite, probably 3 to 5, maybe 4 to 5. And she deserves it. She's run two straight huge numbers. She's run two straight negative numbers on the Thorograph and the Rags. But it's not always what you see on numbers and on paper. You know, Tappets don't like a mile and an eighth normally. She may be the best horse in the country, and if she wins handily like Rachel Alexander did, maybe she'll go on and take on the boys in the Preakness. But I, for some reason, don't think she's a cinch. I'm not saying not to take her. I'm not saying to throw her out. I just don't think she's a cinch. There's two other fillies in this race that I firmly believe are going to give this filly everything she wants and more. So let's talk about both of them. The first one, in the longest price, she'll probably be somewhere 15 to 1 maybe, is Unbridled Forever. I think Unbridled Forever may win the Oaks. I think she may win handily. This filly is really, really nice. She took on Untappable in her first start of the year. She ranged up right with her and then got tired. They just let her kind of jog home. They knew it was a give. She's only got two starts. And when only two starts since January 1, I'm talking about two preps. When you only have two preps, you tend to leap forward. And she's already got 100 by her. She's already run a 2 on the Thorograph. She came back this year and ran a 6, then a 3, which tells me she's going to leap forward. Now, if she leaps forward and Untappable comes back to the pack a little bit, all of a sudden you got a 3 to 5 shot in a battle with a 15 to 1 shot. Dallas Stewart's done this before with Lemons Forever. He's done this numerous times in big races. The Macho Agains of the world. He's not a bad trainer. He just doesn't have great stock. And when you don't have great stock, you got to do what you got to do to survive. And this filly is great stock. This filly is really nice. And I'm telling you, at 15 to 1, she's got a heck of a shot. And she might even be a higher price depending on how many go in there. But don't make a double. Don't make a super. Don't make a pick 4 without her. I'm begging you. If she don't run a step, what have we lost? A few bucks. Make sure she's on every ticket you make. The second filly is Rosalind. Rosalind is the type of filly that if they go fast up front, which they figure to do, and they usually do in most Oaks, and this race falls apart like last year, she's better than Princess Sylmar. I know that's a big statement, but at this time in her career, she's better than Princess Sylmar. Now, will she go on and do the things Princess Sylmar's done? I don't know. But she's won better races. She's won more impressive. She can run on dirt. She can run on grass. She can run on poly. And this filly's going to be roaring at the end. And Joel Rosario knows this filly, and he's going to have her rolling. Now, will she be able to get there if the top two run off? Maybe not. Maybe she'll run just like she did in the Breeders' Cup filly race when I needed her to get up and she came ahead short. But again, you're going to have a horse at a decent price. She's probably going to be 6 or 8 to 1 maybe a little bit lower. With all these Pletchers in here, I'm not sure who the second choice is going to be. But if Intune and My Miss Sophia take a lot of money, you know, we could get 6 or 8 to 1 on Rosalind. And this filly is going to hit the board, okay? She may not win, but she's going to hit the board. She's going to be running at the end when the rest of them are staggering and wrapping up. And, you know, if Untappable Cadillac's away from them or something, you know, this one's going to be running. But if they bunch up at the head of the lane with all that speed and Untappable and Unbridled Forever start pinging off each other, you know, like they do sometimes in the Oaks, this one's going to be swinging around, and you're going to wish you had her. I don't think this race is very deep. I think you're safe with those three. If you want to add a fourth, it'd be Rhea Antononi. But I've tried her enough times. I don't think I'm going to use her unless she has some really big works. I'm not going to use any of those Pletchers. I think we got the right three. And again, if you got deep pockets and you want to throw Rhea in, go ahead, because she'll be a big price. But that's my analysis of the Oaks. It's not a one filly race.